It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
What? Aggie? No. It's an Wow, this room is huge! Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx? What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan? Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there. Over here! Follow Trian! Trian, slow down!
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
Right here! I summon thee, Orynyx! Stir up ripples of past reverie! Something's appeared! Wait, we should read it first. Wait, could it be our lost Is it? But why haven't they said a word? Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps. Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and then reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Treeby! Trinan! Look what I found! Is this the safari? Coming! We'll take a look. But Trian, there's nothing. What? It was right in the stolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be! I swear I saw it! I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there! Where did it go? Trinan, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? Trian can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trian. What you saw was like... Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple is a little... What do you mean? It might just be an illusion. But Trinan wonders... Is Orynyx really putting us through a trial? Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away. Trinan, look at this! So cool! Oh, so many of us! It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this? What's going on, Orynyx?
Are you saying that the black-robed Swordmaster is not just tied to the black...
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesized that the blade can sense, absorb, or even... The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted.
So it's Plun, but if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akuma soon? The vortex...
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is... But I suspect Akuma won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out...
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flame...
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. Can you fly?
No, I can't.
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point.
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets...
With the distances between Akuma, the grove, and these potential targets...
Orynyx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treeby, we should leave. This still has other people in... What? Oh. Listen. Footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on. We need to hide. Treeby, Trinan, come check this... What's this? Trian feels like... great.
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of...
Danny and I looked around. What about the black-robed...
Blast! We're still too late. I think...
Then Lady Trianne... She doesn't have much divine power left.
That you're both safe is... Everyone, we must take action now. The other group will come with me. I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black. I'll tell you the details as we move.
Huh. Lord Finan!
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes, Lady Finan. I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you...
I understand. I have indeed planned to return.
Renan will stay in the...
Thank you, everyone. We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently...
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap. Finan, tell us your plan.
This being is not just hunting titans.
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor...
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far...
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal... Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So...
Tell me, what makes you think this won't...
Because this time, the power from beyond the skies... He is the key.
Ma'am, do you mean...
I see. Finan, is it Castrum Crimnos?
Yes, I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing... That will be the key to our... Then, we'll seal the flame
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akuma. Once we take back the core... It's very clever, using the element of... Can you do it, little one?
Come on!
By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of...
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their use, but that's a problem for another day. I've sent Casterus ahead to Finan. It is my...
Of course.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead. The situation brooks no delay.
I'll be honest, but the Flame Reaver...
I may not be as mad...
As for whether we can...
Based on what I know of him.
Of course. Should you feel fatigued, we are grateful to you for your aid. May carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a... Don't worry. That man would...
Farewell, my dear friend.
You and I, we're both...
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination is... turns out to be Cast...
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nika?
No, just the opposite. You can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with...
Let's have a chat before we go ours. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the Mountain of Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day,
During one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a bit. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
that's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did. He took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, that great fire marked the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the Holy City.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, but that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then, forced.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Alchema soon to fight. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra.
You have my word.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead. No way. A Kremnoan. I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front line?
Men Ackerman?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you?
Aglaya. Our king will be back soon.
The Krem, rest in peace. Did they come to fight on their own accord? I can still must become a king. We're almost there.
Can't see.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate the rest.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all. Let's go, partner. Finally.
In the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, and I fear the Titan of sacrifice.
Frail child of humanity, it is more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Never seen perfection, but experience.
Follow my charge.
Conflict is pitiless.
I don't have time for games. Curiosity, endless. Nothing but a force.
Time for the master stroke.
Show no mercy.
It's mortal.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. They're trying to overwhelm us with such... Split up! Take them out!
Oh, what a spirited display, deliverer.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame. Glimpse the mirror. Curiosity, endless. Nothing but a force. Experience. Watch it grow.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I've heard the call.
Got it.
Watch your head.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame.
I hit the mark.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Show no mercy.
I don't have time for games. Experience.
This mortal force.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Curiosity, endless. Nothing but a force.
Got it.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Never seen perfection before?
Follow my charge.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
I've heard the call.
Trinity is before me.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Glimpse the mirror.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder.
I'll overcome the...
Never seen perfection before?
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Curiosity. Endless. Nothing but a force.
Got it.
Watch your head. The dice have been kept. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Get ready, Croft.
I don't have time for
Can't hold out much longer.
Quiet. I know what I'm doing.
Show no mercy.
No dirty trick. Watch your head. freely.
Watch it crumble.
At long last.
Century Gate, open!
How embarrassing.
You didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door? Minion of the Black Tide. I, king of the Kremnoan Legion.
Long time no see, Mikado.
Now, farewell.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Conflict is pitiless.
This mortal form.
Guide you on your path.
Leads to self-destruction.
Such petty tricks.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Sure, I'll play. Spend freely. No dirty. Watch your head.
Show no mercy. There's no time to walk. Here, it's thunder.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Glimpse my
Hedge your bets.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
Conflict is pitiless.
Never seen.
Heard the
Return to victory.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Here, it's thunder.
Why friends in yonder of sharing your final resting place? Remno's departed heroes!
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
It's time to end this.
Heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs! Witness this. New God has come to Castrum Kremnos.
The warriors have returned!
But are the rumors true?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
It's probably because Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the...
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Orynyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon?
Professor Anaxa, what matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will just try to stay on your best...
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. Don't worry, I don't want trouble.
They have different... All right, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the...
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off, even...
Yeah, a lot has happened. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby.
Yes. She was at the bottom.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. They also found someone else, but he was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian.
What a brave soul.
Yes, it's Crateros.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it...
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know...
She's lost her divinity. But answer me this, child of strife.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done a pathetic killer like you could never
and crumble like rusted iron.
Good! Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge. Come! Let us fight! For Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. Why does she look like she really turned into a... Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis. Her spirit is now riding the west wind. If a world does that mean everyone...
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us as... What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Occam...
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity. You've returned unscathed. and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago.
You could say this is the true face of history. It's slumbered. I do not see a Naxa around.
Yes, it just seems much more efficient than letting...
A rash decision. After all, he's still bad. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames for titans like Orynyx and Circe, but this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the titans with the most pressing issue at hand, is that we haven't...
Finan, Castrus, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treebi and only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity. As
truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting him give it a try? Mem special mem.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional, but this isn't about me, Mighty Mos.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into... I've made history. And henceforth divinity and...
Indeed. And now, you can at last bring our people home. What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound... This history, the sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the city and the beliefs that Kremnoans holds...
Are you trying to strip Kremnoans?
That pride holds little significance, Kratoros. Will be to renounce the title of...
No.
Convey my message to every Kremnoan.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos. The Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official...
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No.
What?
My mother's signet ring. It served to take it and rally those who have lost their identities. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, a cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may yet, you shall...
Why task me with being your messenger?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave but humans who stand ready to raise their
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods they have longed, what truly matters is that you...
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night.
Yes.
She's not one...
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity. I promised her that I would...
And what is next, Mighty Mo? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To the madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has It's now my turn to fight it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go. Go.
You're here, my Demos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma.
Isn't that exactly...
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. You are ready to dedicate all that you have.
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum...
I am truly honored. And now, my Demos.
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend. I will secure enough time.
My Demos.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's...
Despite the passage, you shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold. What's the reason?
I was just thinking. If an ordinary person encountered these words...
But I cannot forgo that. So, I assume...
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather...
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze to join the flame.
You speak the truth. Farewell, mighty.
Is Lady Tribi...
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth. So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady...
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see...
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even...
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is...
You've always been so right. You are here looking for Lady Tribi and Lady Trina, no?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide.
Oh.
On second thought...
I'm all ears, Lord.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With the single message... trailblazers. I will soon, if all goes according to plan. That means a lot to me. How about you let me guess what's on your mind? Are you... Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague with this departure, fear that I will... You have my gratitude. Yes. But this one, it's pretty good. I wish the same for you during your time.
Isn't the
What's going on?
We salute the Guardian of Amphorius.
We salute you.
Farewell. It's been... Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. See those kids over there? They're the one... Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word?
Well, I was actually...
Oh. We better not leave them waiting too...
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is... Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea. I think I see more than just the Kremno.
I'm thinking... Maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong Hung mentioned that one to me. All right, it's about time for us to part way. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet?
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem, or...
You know what? You sound just... But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a non...
I can see through your deception, even without the...
Well, with that said, thank you.
This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that Swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure and remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
They will undoubtedly face...
Do not worry. Leave it to end. While I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to
Yes. Same goes for you. May triumph always be yours, Midamos.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
Get up, my son. Yes, Mother. Mother, there's...
What is it, Midamos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spear.
Is that really...
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Midamos. I once believed those words. It was at that moment I no longer put my faith in that of your mother, Midamos.
Petrine Grateros said that shortly. Yet each night, but now, and now, I too. It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back!
Welcome back!
Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice.
Welcome
Want to
back.
try some?
We meet again, Let's die.
Welcome back!
How was your training?
Say, come and check out what I just wrote.
You're looking well.
Midamos! Did you just come back from training? Submit, die. Submit, die. The door defends you.
It's been a while.
Festival.
Submit, die.
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found something?
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian. Why do...
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't... When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Midimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first, and what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and
All right.
Teacher, are you sure?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see how it used to be. Then we will leave it to you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming?
I want to stay here with Trian.
I see.
Since you have made your decision, see you later, teacher.
Cass,
No. I'd prefer she hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally, though fate had other plans.
Oh. So...
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot. So...
Cass... You know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treeby. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Tree.
All shall bid farewell. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy...
But it would be even more... They will eventually need this. To me.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the...
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is already fated for decline. And only contains a beautiful...
Is it because...
Yes.
Then... where...
Right over there.
Why does she look...
It's... we don't quite...
Oh, Maya...
Please don't. It's time to witness her. You're here, Orynyx. This is our memory. So yours... False prophecy, huh? So you still...
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while...
The family.
It's our mother. It was during a grand things took an unexpected...
Did something...
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact on that frosty night with treachery abound. As the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner. Let's keep up with her.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
An unsurprising win.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the Abyss.
This is the...
Is this Yanis's maze that Trinon you...
Not only that, it also serves as a law.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever...
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool.
Seems pretty straightforward. That's not talking... Mighty. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it. The secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up. By the time we were born, to maintain appearance,
Even so,
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people...
Right. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Let's explore the room a bit.
There's so many...
These should be our belongings.
Red glass...
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with it looked so sparkly. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis. If someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry, and on the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the eve of the ritual. Let's move on to the bedroom.
It's Trebia.
Just as expected. Mama!
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too.
Oh.
I want to know how to chase the Black Titan.
Ah, I see. If you want me to consult the Titan on...
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time...
That's it? Of course I can! Trebios is the most amazing Holy Maiden but...
Because...
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. If not tomorrow, then that means the ritual has succeeded. But I'll be waiting for you there. It's the end of the west wind, in the rosy horizon.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the...
As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day. Our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the Black Tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands.
After those 10 years of darkness, we set off.
Where did she go?
This way.
But how? With...
Indeed.
So, this
Yes. The answer.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it has turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
The path to the temple.
Not while others were willing to...
I can't move it. No soul. Time Titan? Is that... Someone will help me.
Just like this. Regardless of our... We don't... It's close...
Passage is now cleared. Ornix. Thank you, nameless god.
Whoa!
Relax.
All these people.
Mostly but it might not be the case later on.
Hey, little ones. How did you sneak?
Please. I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living. I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the holy maiden as well.
Huh?
It's getting late.
Okay then. By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living out. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family. Perhaps these two children.
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer.
No need to trouble.
Oh. No, here, have some of my sweet. What's wrong, lady?
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we've always remembered the familiar.
Please stay clear. Apologies, Lady Maiden.
Perfect.
The Janus...
It's where Janus's heart lies. It's also the place.
Trebios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it. Finally, the Janus vault is right ahead.
No, Janus, I've come here. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my... I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and I, the Holy Maiden of Yanusopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume your duty. Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000... No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
I understand. Thank you. Now... Did you see that? I have assumed we will step over the gods, and thus may we follow the myriad paths, Mother.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender.
I knew this would come.
It's opening up. Move aside and get ready. The Holy Maiden? What's happening here? Lady Maid, look at what she's holding, you buffoon! Take your positions and ready your arms!
Bring it... Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. This is your last chance. If anyone wants, I'm right here. You, however, if there's still any otherwise, by the decree...
Captain, do it. If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor...
We can't just stand by and do nothing.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. This.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Curiosity. Endless. Nothing but a thought. Watch it close.
There's no time to... How's... Could the Titan actually... Get her! That woman is the traitor!
Let's keep up.
The path is opening up for me. Oh, Yanis, protect me. The main path is likely well guarded.
What prey would require... Let's see.
Traitors over there! Just as I thought. Inside! There are guards here too. Don't alert them.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate!
Show no mercy.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
No dirty tricks, old man. Watch your head.
Before our complete conflict is pitiless.
Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless. Nothing but a thought.
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you?
alert them. Long last. A creature of the holy.
This should be the last fight, but who has been aiding Trebiosen? Well, history might be if she pulled it off alone.
Trebios had been on her own since. But what did we truly?
In that case, let's focus on the mission at hand.
No dirty tricks, all right? The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
How about a one-on-one? Never I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Conflict is pitiless.
Too slow.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Curiosity. Endless. Nothing but a force. Expand your thinking. What a cloak.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder.
Watch your head. No dirty tricks, all right?
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fear!
Watch your head.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Hedge your bets. No dirty tricks.
Curiosity. Endless. Nothing but a force.
I venture forth forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
This is where my God of passages. I can't stay here.
Well,
Not yet. A question that has been puzzling. She's about to reveal the answer.
but nothing happened. What was making her? If she had known this, would she still have
I think the answer is already.
What? You can.
Not real. She can neither see, yet she knew that one day we can never know for sure who helped us back then. It's a letter written.
Yes. You'll remember it all. Here. Here. Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. So,
worry not. Each one of us has losses or the hot blood of
the libations pour.
Surmount the myriad.
Ride the west wind.
So,
That's right. In the name of the now,
with I run toward. If I can truly, we will meet again at the end of...
Lady Treby, do you say that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah.
With all due respect, Lady Treby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding.
Cass, that's not a see you tomorrow. Is the
prophecy.
Listen, in every corner of this land, it may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world. But the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow.
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther, and that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow. And what fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not but rather the paths that lead beyond. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think, then set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear, because that's how beckoning the mornings. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the West Wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow!
Child of humanity, surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akamai.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me.
Fine, fine. There's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will...
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help, and... What exactly are we?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent...
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly. Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble.
That's certainly worth
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment.
The girl who's walking with death.
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward—
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. What else can you use to stand against the Council?
Do you two mind if I
warned you.
I just have been meaning to ask.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted, you were already a silent, cold.
And so, this long day passed for Okima. Some people arrived, and some left forever. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden. And so even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's two hands. And what people is far heavier than just like the destiny that at the end of the Sea of Flowers, and after an embrace, there shall be